an incel, involuntary celibate. That's what I am, because nobody matches with me on Tinder. Nobody matches with me on Hinge. I have all the apps. Hinge, Tinder. It's really great when your best friend thinks you're hot, but nobody else does. Hey ho.
Hey ho.
I'm just kidding.
Ha ho. Ha ho.
It's off to work we go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Alex Show. Today is a first of a series that I'm thinking of doing called How Are You? Where I just check in with my friends and see how they're doing. And I'm joined here today with my great, amazing friend, Natalia.
What's up?
How are you?
I love you. I missed you so much.
I missed you. It's good to see you. It's
good
been
to see you.
Too long.
It's been way too long, and I love your shirt.
Thank you. It's new.
Nice ring too. Check that out. Check this ring out.
Gucci.
Like wow.
Gucci.
Those emeralds and pearls.
Thanks to you. My previous video, I did a try-on haul, so y'all can check that out. But yes, I'm trying on new styles because I want to upgrade my wardrobe and upgrade my look.
So what are we going to talk about?
Last night we had a really nice dinner.
Yes.
And it was really delicious, and you're an amazing cook, and I appreciate you so much. I love you, and I
love you.
Really, you're like one
happy
of the
belated birthday.
Thank you.
I tried. I really
you're
tried.
You're literally one of the bestest friends.
I started cooking. I started prepping everything at 8 a.m. yesterday morning for you.
Your friends don't do that. You need to get new friends. But yeah, no, you're amazing.
Yeah.
You have so much culture and like appreciation for like the little details, and like if I were interested in you like that, yeah, I would wipe you up real quick.
Thank you.
Immediately. But you know this. You know this. I'm always slapping your butt and thanking you for everything.
I know. It was my pleasure. I was just so happy to see you so happy, and I'm so glad that the food came out good because I really tried. I went over and beyond. I was like, it has to be perfect. Like I was checking on that chicken. Like we had chicken drumsticks with gravy and like sliced potatoes with like Polish spices and sliced cucumber and bruschetta. And I was checking like every single minute to make sure that it was like perfect.
We talked a lot about last night, and I really loved that conversation because it was so raw and it was so real and it was so authentic and it was so transparent, and it's like it's only the kind of conversation you could have with your best friend. I just want to talk about it because there's probably people out there who are feeling the same way as a millennial or as a person of our age group, like going through life in this current time. Everybody's experience is different. Some people have inheritances, trust funds, you know, maybe they have like really, really amazing jobs that they actually like, or their priorities are just different and they're like, yo, money, money, money. I don't have to love what I do, but money is like the driving force. And everybody's got a different path and a different destiny, and they've got different factors. Not everybody starts at the same point. On my channel, I'm trying to sometimes talk about money to try and improve people's situations, but I also just want to practice being myself and like having honest conversations on my channel. That's why I wanted to talk with you, because I feel like we do have honest conversations that might be relatable, because we may not be the only people that are experiencing it. I mean, if I'm experiencing it and you're experiencing it, it's obviously more than just one person's experience. So I kind of wanted to touch on the millennial experience, or just our experiences of what's going on right now during a global pandemic. And we just want to better our situations. Obviously, I'm all over the place with my thought process, but I want to touch on like how you're doing, because that's basically what I want this series to be about.
Yeah.
I don't have the full vision together, but I do like to sit down with people and just, I naturally do that, like check in with people, how are you? I'm truly interested in that. So I was hoping that we could replicate the conversation, but also keep it interesting. How are you?
I'm okay. I know that we talked about this so many times, so you've heard this over and over again.
Yes.
And we just spoke about it last night, and things got heavy. I'm okay. I'm the type of person where I try to stay positive, and I work really, really, really hard on that. I try to do everything I can for my mental and physical health to like stay on top of that while there's a global pandemic and protests and riots happening left and right.
What are you doing to stay sane right now?
First of all, I quit cigarettes. I no longer smoke. It's been a month and a half.
That's
I'm
huge.
very proud of that.
God.
Because that was definitely adding a lot of stress and anxiety, I think, with the Juul especially.
I heard that's really bad.
It's so it's been a month and a half since I quit for good, like cold turkey. I run every day. I do ab workouts. I have to do yoga for the sake of my back, also for like my mindset, meditation, manifestation. It's just all these little things. Even taking a walk if I'm not exercising outside, or, you know, now that I don't even have access to my gym membership because of the pandemic, it's like I have to do everything I can, a little bit of this and that, in order to, you know, just feed my soul. Even if I'm not working on small like projects just for my portfolio, I'll be like painting, as you know, or drawing, you know. Like,
and you do some amazing painting. You should show off some of your paintings.
No.
You should.
No.
They're cute.
Thank you. I wouldn't consider myself a painter, but I enjoy it. I know you understand it. It just feeds my creative soul.
Yeah, I think that's amazing because I don't even do painting.
So I try to just do it all. Like, just stay healthy and sane.
Are you happy?
No, I'm not entirely happy, to be honest with you. I think
Neither am I.
I'm happy to see you, though.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you.
I'm not happy because even though I have a roof over my head and I'm able to put food on the table, and I'm really trying hard to focus on my blessings because I am so fortunate, and gratitude is reciprocated 100%. You have to focus on that, right? But it doesn't add up with everything else that I'm doing, even for like survival. Within a click of a button on your desktop or on your phone, you're immediately connected to just all these negative news, whether it's with COVID or people hurting and suffering or dying. What happened in Beirut? It's nonstop. I just feel like whether it is Instagram or Snapchat, you open your iPhone or your Android or your desktop computer, though it's your choice, you're immediately connected to like some shit that's going on or some drama. I'm like strongly considering actually deleting my social media apps. I kind of want to, because even though I'll share my work, which I enjoy, and I get great feedback, not just the likes, of course, which is one hell of an ego boost. I enjoy sharing what I work so hard to create. But now it's just like, is it even worth it? Because I wake up like at 3 a.m. in the morning, or like, 7 a.m. before I have to get on with my day, and I'm sucked in. You get sucked in into like this draining energy. It's so polluted. I don't think I could ever stop being an artist, but I don't know if it's worth it right now in terms of like sharing my content with the world on all social media applications, because it's just with everything else that's going on.
I feel like it's very saturated too at this point, and there's a lot of noise, it feels like.
Too many opinions. I feel like everyone has to, especially in the Western world, they have to be vomiting. It's not that I don't wish to hear, honestly, I'm being brutally honest, like I love hearing what you have to say. I love researching, up and coming artists, and hearing their opinions on life and just the industry and everything, but I just feel like now it's gotten to a point with like up and coming content creators or influencers, it's just like non-stop opinions, and it's like, and non-stop noise. It's just like,
I can't take it anymore.
But I love watching your videos as a friend and as a fellow artist, and you're so talented. I mean, it's like crazy what you're able to come up with, and the way you edit everything, it's just perfect. So I love watching what you're able to create and share with the world. But then like I'll be trying to do my work, my own stuff, and I just get sucked in and pulled into other, noise. I'm okay. Like I could be sick. I could have a parent that's dead because of everything that's happening. I could, it could be a lot worse. So I'm trying to focus on the positivity.
What would make you happier? Me too.
I do think that I am ready to move towards the next step in my personal life, but I'm more than ready to move forward with my career. I think honestly what would make me the most happiest now is finding that next big opportunity as an artist and still making it. When I say making it as an actor, I don't want the fame. As you know my journey out in LA, and now I'm back on the Northeast.
You didn't have a great experience in LA.
And it was very toxic, though I learned a lot of lessons, and I'm grateful for those lessons. I learned so much about the business itself, but I would just want an opportunity to be in a successful stage production, and I would be happy for the rest of my life, If I had the chance to work with one of my idols, that would do it for me.
Yeah.
But I think it's a little bit of here and there and being paid my worth. and finding finally my sanctuary, as we always talk about, that home of ours now that we're getting older, and finding like our place. Because I
almost feel like it's a privilege now to have that, but I just feel like it's so helpful if you have something working for you, or you have a husband or like a partner that has income coming in, or you have something that's kind of sustaining you financially, so that gives you like more of a flexibility for you to feel comfortable pursuing that at the same time. And I feel like that's a privilege.
It is a privilege. I've also gotten to a point, as you know, where I have zero expectations. I hope for the best, and I try so hard to focus on the positivity and stay hopeful, but it is what it is.
It hasn't turned out the way you wanted it.
No.
It hasn't turned out the way I wanted it for me.
No, it hasn't.
Where do you think you would be by now?
If not married or have the kids, definitely have the house and the career. Yes. I really thought by 30 I'd be more solidified in acting and directing.
Do you struggle with your sense of self?
I think people often are confused by me. I know who I am now as I've gotten older.
Are you accepting that you're not where you expected to be?
Now more than ever, yes. But it's not easy.
Yeah, it's not.
No,
There's some days where I feel like I'm a piece of shit for not being further along in my confidence, in my career, in my ability to just be resourceful and like go for it and like put myself out there.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I never do. Sometimes I'm just like, what the f? And I've always...
Now we're starting the interview. I like this energy. This is the realness that I wanted.
Okay.
I want the Natalia that's like...
I was just like that. We've just never done this before.
But we both want to have a partner right now. We both want some intimacy. We both want our careers to be like blowing up. We both want all these things, but what? I'm an incel, involuntary celibate. That's what I am, because nobody matches with me on Tinder. Nobody matches with me on Hinge. I have all the apps. Hinge, Tinder,
I've never heard you compare yourself to that.
She has all these matches on
Hinge.
I
just took a photo shoot of him outside.
It's really great when your best friend thinks you're hot, but nobody else does. Which, thank
Guys,
you.
seriously, like, I don't understand. Let's talk about real quick the first time we met. That was almost 6 years ago. We were on set. We were kind of helping out a friend.
Hey, Jose.
Yeah. Hey, Jose.
I know you watch my shit. No,
yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Ibai. Hola. So we were acting in this music video.
Acting.
It was right before I was going out to Europe for 2 months, because I was just laid off from my marketing job with 80 other people in one day, and I needed this time to like really figure out what I wanted to do next with my career. I knew I wanted to act and possibly go out to LA, which is why I decided to take this like extra role on this music video set. And we meet, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? We were just so drawn to each other immediately by our energies. So,
it was like, hi.
It was like hi, it was good energy, and we were just immediately like magnets, and I was like,
you're beautiful.
No, that was my reaction. I think that was the second thing I said to you. We were getting to know each other pretty quick, and you mentioned that you're single, and I was just like, how the f are you single? I was like, you are stunning. And he's like, thanks, I don't want to really talk about it right now, but I don't know.
And every conversation ever since has been the same.
And I'm like looking at all these guys, and I'm just like, are you kidding? I couldn't believe it. We immediately jumped into that personal topic.
Well, we're deep. When I like somebody or something, I'm just like, I'm not afraid. Like, part of my zodiac, we read my natal chart last night, and I'm very
You're Cancer.
I'm Cancer to the point, like, I want depth.
And I'm an Aquarius.
I have Aquarius in First Impressions, whatever.
Your mask.
My mask is in Aquarius.
Your,
so I'm all like,
what's it called?
Whatever that is.
Your ascendant.
My natal chart was very, 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 like a mirror. Spot on.
Yeah.
I'll put the link in the video description if you want to read about me and get to know me.
You should. I feel like I'm also, and I think that you can agree on this vibe for me, like it's either all or nothing. Like I'm not a small talk, halfway kind of person. If I can't connect with you, no, I can't do it.
I find everybody to be just like subpar, boring, like the world.
We need sophistication.
Sophistication. I mean, I need more friends like this who have so much culture. There's art everywhere. She has books, like all kinds of books, and she cooks like an amazing person. We played beautiful like Spanish guitar music.
Yeah.
Like, we are here and we are amazing. And everybody here in America is like, what's up? Want a beer?
There's nothing wrong with that, by the way, for anyone as well.
Don't worry. Like, we're all family.
What a
Yep. But I like intimacy and conversation.
Yeah.
I'm not like a hit it and quit it person. You can't hit me from the back and like expect me to be satisfied. No, I like missionary, like face to face, like.
You're good. There are a lot of things that I like.
I want to have a deep conversation when we're doing it.
Yeah, maybe later.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just feel like we immediately connected and we just got each other's vibes and we just stayed in contact, and it's been 6 years almost.
I know, it's amazing that we've stayed in contact.
I look at you and I say this all the time, we always have this conversation, but like, I don't get it. You're so talented, you have so much to offer.
But the thing
is,
you're
like, so hot, you really are. You have these piercing blue sapphire eyes, diamond eyes, and you're just perfect, and you're fit, and you're eloquent, you're driven, and you know how to connect with people. And I'm sorry if this is making you a little uncomfortable.
Oh no, I'm loving it. I'm actually like not stopping as you have noticed.
I don't get it. I honestly, like, I don't get it. And then he's like, I only got like 2 likes on Hinge, and I'm like, I don't, because if I were a gay man, I would be like, you are mine for life. Right. He would have me wrapped around his finger.
I honestly think it's the long hair. I honestly think guys do not like guys with long hair.
And I think you could pull short hair off and do whatever you want.
Yeah, but I just feel like we live in a very like gender, especially in the LGBT community, I feel like masculinity is like the top, and so that's what's attractive in a man. That's what they're seeking. They're attracted to men, so that's like the gender norms that's what a man is about.
I really think
like army buzz cut kind of shit.
I think deep down, because you are so romantic and you're so intimate.
Nobody's looking for that.
But because you are, and I know that he's out there, it will happen eventually, but you might like release that vibe. There's nothing wrong.
Everybody who I've connected with is not from New York, and majority-wise is from Europe. Yeah, it's either Europe or like the middle of the country. So you need and the people who are staying in the middle of the country, not the ones who came to New York to at circuit parties. Europe, because that's where they appreciate me.
Yeah. Blah blah blah.
It's true.
There's also
on Tinder.
a pandemic.
I've gone global on Tinder, and the people who match with me are all 3,000 plus miles away. What am I supposed to do with that?
This is what I really I'm interested in. Are people having sex? Because I feel like, not just with the pandemic, because there are newlywed families.
Good topic.
So my sister came up with this theory. You know, I think this is going to be the next biggest baby boom, or that's what they're saying. And my dad's like, oh yeah, absolutely. So I could totally see that happening, obviously. Like, if you're cooped up for 4 months with your, husband, and you just got married, like, yeah, you're going to be rabbits probably. But at the same time, we talked about this, before, and you sent me a few interesting articles. I feel like at the same time, especially before COVID, there are a lot of people in our
age group,
millennials, that are not maybe having sex.
I feel like more in our generation and like with Gen Z, I'm hearing that there's this idea that sex isn't necessarily like a transaction that people need to have between each other, and people are more interested now in how they connect with people. I don't know if that's leading to less intercourse, or is it like that we're so separated, we're only connected through social media and we're not actually having in-person physical connection.
I think that might be it.
And that's why I feel rejuvenated when I'm with you, because it's something that I'm not getting with the rest of my friends. And I think I myself, as a millennial, feel this like sense of loneliness, because either I don't have the funds or I don't have the time to go hang out with my friends. I'm always hustling or always trying to figure out and I just feel alone. I don't carve out time to hang out with my friends. And I think that's like a generational thing, because I feel like I've read that it's a generational thing.
I think it could be, unfortunately. Yeah, I do think that it is a generational.
A generational.
I had 5 Heinekens today. Don't
worry. People always correct my Spanish. I'm just kidding.
Or maybe we're just like too much of a perfectionist. Like we strive for perfection too much. And now that we're getting older and we know more of what we want.
I know exactly what I want.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
There is nothing wrong with that. But okay, so for me, I want an amazing partner who I can communicate with. They're probably going to be a Taurus or Capricorn because they're so...
I'm on the cusp of Capricorn.
I know, and that's why...
And the majority of my planets are.
That's why I wish that it would just...
And my mask, my astigmatism, of course.
I know. I wish that I could meet somebody who was so intentional.
You need
like
the gay
you.
version of me.
Yeah, which would be hot.
A gay male version.
I want somebody intentional who's got culture to them, who like is a great listener, who tells me
who
stuff,
can cook you
and who
food.
can feed me. Oh my god, like.
And take nice photographs and video content.
Yeah, why not? Be creative with me. That's perfect. But
and I'm creative.
Could be a sugar too, you know, like I'll make a great sugar baby. Like I will take care of everything in the house.
You know.
But I have not met anyone like you. Like it's hard to come across like real interesting individuals.
Thank you.
In like the everyday world. Like I feel like I'm talking to people and I don't know what.
I feel like there's
really
so
picky
many
when it
more
comes to
interesting people out there than me. There's so many stories.
I don't know why. There's like a depth. I don't know, we connect. Other people don't connect with me and they don't like, they're just surface level with me and that's boring. If you know somebody who's relating to this, maybe share it with them. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, I would love for you to leave a like. Please subscribe to my channel, that would be great. It helps me out. And if you're interested in similar content like this on my channel, click this video above. And if you're interested in just general content from The Alex Show, click this video right here. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you so much and thank you for subscribing. Mwah. See you next time.